Who are you?
I'm Bob.
Since watching the new Thunderbolts trailer a few times, we have a new theory based on the footage. Today you'll see why we think the asterisk in the title is all about the Sentry. The symbol suggests there will either be a change in the title at some point or something in the story that explains its presence. On one hand, the title could be exactly that, Thunderbolts asterisk. That works if the team starts as the Thunderbolts but are either separated or transformed into something else by the end, which would ironically make the title inaccurate for a specific reason. On the other, this trailer was dropped nearly 8 months before the movie comes out. The asterisk could simply be a part of a long marketing strategy, and the full title will be revealed sometime before or when the movie is released. Here's why we believe that, either way, the real meaning behind the title is connected to Bob or the Sentry. The movie will put together characters from different corners of the MCU who have a dark past. The theory is that Team will be both assembled and antagonized by Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, who will be working with the government and OXE at the same time. This company is not mentioned in the trailer, but there's a logo that reads OXE on a crate. It's very easy to miss, but you can see it behind Yelena at 1 minute and 33 seconds. The OXE Group is a holding company founded by Valentina, as seen in the 2011 comic Ultimate Fallout No. 3, but the same acronym is also used as the name of a different group she founded in the 2023 Thunderbolts Volume 5 comics. It's unclear if the two groups are related. In what could be an adaptation of what happens in the first Thunderbolts Volume 5 issue, Bucky Barnes will be the one who has the idea to create the Thunderbolts team. Now, a congressman, Bucky is trying to redeem himself after all his time brainwashed as the Winter Soldier. But he feels he's not able to do enough in that position, which is why he would assemble the team with Val and become the Thunderbolts leader. In the Thunderbolts comics, the OXE Group is involved with the Outer Circle, which is a secret organization that heavily influences global politics. Bucky approaches Val and suggests they use OXE's power to get justice, and they form a new Thunderbolts team. A mix between these two instances of Valentina's group could be used in the movie. They bought the Avengers Tower, which is why it looks like they are moving into the building in the scene where the team meets Val. At the point Bucky and Val work together to assemble the Thunderbolts, he would be unaware that Val and the company are corrupt. In the same comics run, Yelena is one of the first team members to realize they can't trust Val. In the movie, the theory is that something similar will happen. Bucky will work alongside Val at first, but he and the team will grow suspicious she can't be trusted. Bucky could actually be going after the team in that scene from the trailer to stop them from running away after Bob warned them to. Perhaps in a setup planned by Val, the heroes find themselves attacking each other in the Avengers Tower, or the Watchtower, which we'll get into in a minute. This setup could be a way of testing them all, including Bob. As the theory goes, Bucky is being manipulated by Valentina. Her company is trying to create their own superhero. When Bucky has the idea for the Thunderbolts, Val likes it because she thinks the Sentry, the hero OXE is working on behind the scenes, could be their leader when he's ready. The point for Val and her associates is to have a team that answers to them, unlike the Avengers. She is using Bucky while plotting behind his back. The Sentry, or Robert Bob Reynolds, is a Marvel Comics superhero who first appeared in The Sentry #1 in 2000. Bob Reynolds was an ordinary man with addiction issues who gained immense powers after consuming a special serum said to be 1,000 times more potent than Captain America's. The serum granted him near godlike abilities, making him one of the most powerful characters in Marvel Comics. His abilities include superhuman strength rivaling characters like Thor and the Hulk, invulnerability, flight, enhanced speed, energy and molecular manipulation, telepathy, regeneration, superhuman senses, teleportation. He's also very intelligent. The twist in Sentry's story is that he was a hero long before he reappeared in Marvel Comics. However, who he is was erased from everyone's memory, including his own, similar to what happened to Peter Parker in Spider-Man: No Way Home. This was done to prevent the Void from causing more harm. The Void is a dark entity that is later revealed to be a part of Bob's own persona. In the Sentry comics, Mr. Fantastic and Doctor Strange help the Sentry to perform this universal memory erasure. Bob eventually regains his memory, which brings the character back into the fold. The Sentry has been a member of Marvel teams like the Dark Avengers and has played significant roles in major events. Despite his immense power, his fragile mental state and the lurking presence of the Void often make him a liability. In what would differ from the comics, the MCU could make Thunderbolts the story of both the team-up and the origin of the Sentry. Instead of being introduced to the MCU as a long-forgotten hero regaining his memory, OXE could also develop a serum or drug that affects Sentry's mind or body, inhibiting his powers or altering his state of consciousness temporarily, for example. By creating a strong and controllable hero, OXE would be trying to make him a weapon. In the trailer, Yelena is first sent to a lab where she retrieves a red serum and a guinea pig, kills everyone, and blows up the floor. This could be the base of the Sentry's serum, stolen by Yelena for Val so OXE could use it on Bob Reynolds. Later, Yelena goes on another mission at the Avengers Tower, and that's where Bob is as well. There is paperwork with an S logo and options of hair colors and styles as if they are planning the Sentry's entire image. There's also the Watchtower written in one of those papers, which is the Sentry's headquarters in the comics, located where the Stark Tower used to be. But with the Void creeping in and the Thunderbolts realizing there's something wrong with Valentina, they will have to fight the Sentry's dark persona and take down OXE. Some fans speculate the Asterisk could be there because the Sentry will permanently join the team in the end and they will be the Avengers, or the Dark Avengers. By the end, the Asterisk would make sense. Or they could change the title to the new team's name. However, another possibility is that the movie will be titled Thunderbolts, Rise of the Sentry, or something else related to the character's origin story. Marvel may have decided to keep footage and information about the importance of this movie to the character in the MCU a secret for now. But considering the Sentry has a lot of fans, the MCU could be testing the waters to see if they should invest in Sentry movies. The Thunderbolts movie could show Bob Reynolds' initial transformation into the Sentry and his battle with the Void, which is why the trailer has the Pixies song, Where Is My Mind, in the background and images of Yelena apparently stuck inside Bob's mind. Something that reminded fans of when she was enveloped by the Void in 2006's New Avengers Annual #1. The movie would be about the Thunderbolts team up under the leadership of Bucky Barnes as they fight bad guys but also deal with their employer's corruption schemes and their prospective teammate turned enemy. Bob would be transformed into the Sentry and the Void. He would then either become stabilized enough to front a new team by the end or escape and hide, leaving his fate open to be continued in the MCU. What do you think of this theory? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, thanks for watching CBR.